sanctity. But when he came to us, obviously he would share the kind of emotional, I would say trauma or the anxiety he was going through, because physically the changes were there. But, Devarpan, I still remember, you telling us about that mindset and that anxiety and stress level you have been going through. Why don't you share your mindset with all the physical pain which were there?
Of course. So Rimi, you're absolutely right. I mean, it almost feels like, I mean, it's just acid reflux, but you're absolutely right. I think it has got a lot more non-physical aspects to it as well. So basically, the biggest non-physical area that I actually dealt with was that I always had to be conscious to have my medications on time. Otherwise, I knew that I will not have a pleasant day. I mean, I'll definitely suffer if I forget my medications. And secondly, it also kind of created a fear psychosis in my mind related to these medicines. As I used to get these medications from India, and every time I travel to India, or if my friends or family, whoever is coming from India, I will make sure that they'll bring some medications with me. And there have been some incidents where they were not able to bring it with me, or rather with them for me. And it kind of created that fear and resentment towards them, which was not actually proper. It was almost like I was hooked to these medicines. And if I was not having them on a daily basis, twice daily basis, I was almost having not only physical symptoms, but also like mental withdrawal symptoms.
This is something now you understand, right? Because क्या होता है, वो जो डर होता है ना कि दवाई खत्म हो जाएगी, अब कैसे होगा, इतनी दूर से कौन लाएगा, वहां पे कोई मुझे दवाई प्रिस्क्राइब नहीं करेगा. Just for a fraction of second, if we all of us think us being in that situation, it is actually traumatic, and that's what he was going through.
So as you are in the program for quite some time now, right? And you have almost completed the program. So where do you stand right now? After you finished your program, what are your current health situations, or your acid reflux situations, or your overall health situations? Where do you stand in terms of that development?
Sure. Share. Okay, so how I actually got started on this journey, so maybe just to give some background to the wider audience, that, Dev and I used to be classmates in university, and I used to see his social media updates on, on the wellness and health journey that he has been on. And then I reached out to him, and of course, Rimi as well, to kind of leverage that power of the community that you guys have to kind of help me with my problems. So as you rightly said, that I've been on this program for more than approximately 5 months. And of course, it's always a feel-good story, and that's why we are here, that, the program has been able to help me consistently actually reduce my acid reflux problem. That, I was having twice daily medications on a daily basis, of course, and that has reduced to maybe even 1 or 2 in a week, and that's a quantum actually drop. And also there have been whole weeks where I've actually not had the medications at all. And also, I think, even apart from just the medications part of it, what it has actually done is that the program has empowered me to actually understand better what my triggers are for this acid reflux, and also what can I do to consciously, do something about them so that I can actually avoid the problems at all. And secondly, in our country, our health insurance provider, actually rewards you for being healthier and being in certain target parameters in terms of your cholesterol, in terms of BMI, in terms of your, sugar levels and weight. So earlier, before being on this program, I could not actually fulfill all those parameters. But I recently had my health check done in December, and I mean, since I've been a part of this program since then, I mean, I have actually been in all target ranges for all the parameters that are being checked. So whether it be cholesterol, whether it be BMI, whether it be sugar levels, weight, everything is in the range. And of course, I was rewarded by my health insurance provider as well for that. And again, apart from the health benefits of it, I think it's also the change in mindset. So, it's basically given me that focus to kind of work on my wellness, work on my health journey. And nowadays, of course, I've actually been going to the gym pretty often, probably like 4 to 5 times in a week. I've been motivating others to actually also be on a healthier journey in terms of their food choices, in terms of their health, holistic viewpoint. So it's been quite good so far. Thank you for that.
And that's his testimonial right here, where you can see, right, where all the
All the
parameters,
yes.
has been taken care over a period of time.
So अगर आप लोगों ने notice किया होगा, so Devarpan was telling, like, his health insurance was never taken care. There, of course, in that country, they also give you perks for being healthy. When he came to us, he said, like, I have never been able to, take take advantage of this because I'm not in that healthy bracket. So this is one of his achievements, I would say, to get covered through insurance and to get reward because of the health parameters. So my next thing is, Devarpan, as you said, I used to get that resentment towards people, feel angry of not getting medicines and all those state of mind, right? Those emotions. How you feel now, how is your state of mind now when you think about the entire thing, your state of mind currently? Do you still feel that, anger or frustrated?
Yeah, so exactly. So thanks for that. Like I said, that since I've been on this journey and we have focused more on the holistic wealth benefits of the individual, I think one of the biggest kind of takeaways from me for this journey has actually been not to be dependent on medications, and also being more aware of what are the triggers that causes you to actually have these problems. So since I've been more aware of these, I mean, my dependence on my medications have gone down. And since the dependence on my medication has gone down, I've actually, that resentment, that fear that comes with you being hooked to these medicines have also gone away. So, I mean, that probably is a very good non-physical aspect of it that has kind of happened in my life.
Okay, I think that has been something which he was looking for a very good period of time, and that's how he was able to, right? So Devarpan, if I have to ask you, if you have to attribute this, this health right now, right? What would be your key points where you would like to, state, where you are right now as on today, the key
So
point.
sure. So I think there are, of course, a couple of factors that kind of, help you in this kind of holistic journey. So, of course, thanks to you guys, both you, Dave and Rimi, you have consistently worked around my busy schedule, and you've also worked around the fact that I am actually not based in India. So, you guys have provided tailor-made diet plans, tailor-made supplements that to work with things and work with ingredients that are actually available here. And also, of course, there's a time difference that we actually have. So you've also kind of worked around that. And secondly, I think it would be also the part being a part of this community. So I know, I have also attended some of the share and learn sessions that usually happen on a Friday afternoon for me. Of course, it's Friday evening for you guys. So, in there, the entire community comes together to celebrate wins and makes you feel like that, you're not alone in this journey. And also, the coaches and the community actually act as an accountability partner for you. So I mean, they're not your friends per se, but they make you make sure that you are accountable to stick to your goals, and you stick to your resolutions that you have actually set. And I think lastly, also, it has also been a change on my side, to be conscious about my own choices and lifestyle, and to actually make that transition towards a more holistic experience to kind of improve my well-being. So, it's like simple things like, when you have a choice between choosing a slice of cake and, let's say, a piece of fruit, you choose a piece of fruit. When it's a choice between a glass of water or a fizzy drink, you choose a glass of water. So these things, some incorporating some exercise in your lifestyle. So, exercise, making gratitude and some mindfulness in a part of your journey, that I think has also been something that I have had to incorporate in my life. And I think these have been some of the key points that kind of have helped me in this transformation journey.
Wonderful, Devarpan. I'm sure, that's what our community, does. And that's what we stand for. It's a holistic and a 360-degree approach, which actually starts with your health, but along the way it also works in your entire being, your physical, your mental, your emotional, everything. Just for everyone, just one thing, I want you also to tell, this condition you were suffering for how many years? Actually, people might have missed that. So,
Oh, sorry.
how
Of
long?
course. Of course. Sorry. I should have mentioned that myself, that, I have around, yeah, I probably suffered through this condition for almost 8 years. I was on chronic medication for more than 5, 6 years. And since the past 5 months, I am not on that medication anymore, apart from, of course, once or twice a week, which again is an off chance and not a regular thing. So yeah.
So just to give you the numbers, 6 years, 2 medicines, 2 antacids, acid reflux on a day, 356 into 2. And, for 6 years, count the number of drugs he has been, medical drugs he has been taking. It's huge. From there coming to once or no pill in a week, it is commendable. That is what the number would tell. Well, we are just, you came to the end of the thing. So one thing, Devarpan, which you want to tell it to, all the people who are listening to you here, just one thing.
Of course. So first of all, congratulations to all of you who are actually here in this call to actually making that choice to live a much more healthier and conscious life. So the community and coaches are amazing. And of course, you always seek their help and guidance while you progress through the journey. And of course, celebrate the small wins, make those small changes, make those small conscious choices, and they will snowball into bigger things. It's like Rome was never built in a day. You have to keep on working at it every single day in whatever small way you can. And the results will come. If they're not coming today, it'll come tomorrow. If they're not coming tomorrow, they'll definitely come day after tomorrow. But the results are there. The journey is important. The results, of course, will come, but the journey is also very, very important.
All right. So yeah, I know, it has been a great journey with all of us, and we are still continuing and with the bigger goals, because it's never ending, right? You are now out of your acidity, and I know now your goal is to get the toned belly
Yes.
and everything. So it is never ending. That's the power of being in wellness journey. So thank you so much, Devarpan, for sharing.
And definitely, I would like you
Yes.
to, go through the comments. There are multiple comments which have been coming. So take out some time and then, just go
Read
Of
through.
all
course.
comments, and definitely,
I will definitely do that. I will definitely do that. Thank you, everyone, for actually giving me that opportunity, and also, actually having this pleasant conversation with you guys on this Sunday morning. So, yeah.
Thank
wonderful.
you.